On the afternoon of June 27, President Xi Jinping met at the Great Hall of the People with New Zealand Prime Minister Hipkins, who was on an official visit to China. Xi Jinping pointed out that after taking office, Mr. Prime Minister has repeatedly stated that he attaches importance to China-New Zealand relations and will continue to strengthen cooperation with China, which I appreciate very much. I have always attached great importance to the relationship between China and New Zealand. In 2014, when I visited New Zealand, the two sides announced the establishment of a comprehensive strategic partnership. Over the past 10 years, China-New Zealand relations have continued to develop in a healthy and stable manner, which has brought tangible benefits to the two peoples and is also conducive to regional peace, stability, development, and prosperity. China has always regarded New Zealand as a friend and partner, and is willing to work together with New Zealand to usher in a new 50 years of bilateral relations and promote the steady and long-term development of China-New Zealand Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. Xi Jinping emphasized that the central task of China at present is to comprehensively promote the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation with Chinese-style modernization. Realizing high-quality development is the primary task. The common prosperity of all Chinese people is an essential requirement, and making greater contributions to world peace and development is an important goal. This is an unprecedented path, but we will continue to explore and move forward bravely. With such a large size and such a large population, China can only put the development of the country and the nation on the basis of its own strength. Our emphasis on self-reliance and self-improvement is by no means a closed country, but a better connection between the domestic market and the international market. Only an open China can become a modern China. Development is the top priority of the Communist Party of China in governing and rejuvenating the country. We will continue to vigorously promote high-level opening up and better protect the rights and interests of foreign investors in accordance with the law. Xi Jinping pointed out that China-New Zealand relations have long been leading China's relations with developed countries. The two sides should continue to carry forward the spirit of striving to be the first, and constantly consolidate and deepen the China-New Zealand Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. We must continue to regard each other as partners rather than rivals, as opportunities rather than threats, and consolidate the foundation for the development of China-New Zealand relations. We must respect each other, treat each other as equals, be open and inclusive, and be harmonious in diversity, implement the upgraded version of the China-New Zealand Free Trade Agreement and the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, promote trade and investment liberalization and facilitation, and provide support for the other parties' enterprises to invest and operate in their own countries, provide a better business environment. It is necessary to strengthen exchanges and cooperation in the fields of education, culture, tourism, local and non-governmental, and cultivate more reality of the new era, so that the tree of China-New Zealand friendship will flourish. We should jointly advocate a true multilateralism and free trade system, and join hands to tackle global challenges such as climate change. The two sides can also maintain communication and jointly help the development of Pacific Island countries. Hipkins said that New Zealand and China jointly celebrated the 50th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations last year, which is an important milestone in the relationship between the two countries. The people of New Zealand and China have a long history of friendly exchanges, and the development of New Zealand-China relations has a solid foundation. New Zealand attaches great importance to developing relations with China. I lead a large economic and trade delegation to visit China this time, hoping to explore more cooperation opportunities through this visit and promote New Zealand-China relations to a new level. New Zealand is willing to strengthen personnel exchanges with China, continue to expand and deepen bilateral cooperation in the fields of economy, trade, education, science, and technology, and people-to-people and cultural exchanges, and jointly implement the upgraded version of the Free Trade Agreement between the two countries. New Zealand believes that differences should not define bilateral relations. What is important is candid exchanges, mutual respect, and harmony without differences. New Zealand is willing to maintain communication with China on the issue of helping island countries develop.